Since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? No, Mr. President-elect. Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization,
respect for your father.
September 14th, you want to know what I was doing?
Shut up.
Please don't tell me to shut up.
In respect for your father, who was a Port Authority worker, a fine American, who got killed unnecessarily by barbarians.
By radical extremists trained by this government.
Respect
not
for
the
him.
People of America,
I'm not
the people, the ruling class, the small minority.
Cut his mic. I'm not going to dress you down anymore. Out of respect for your father. We'll be back in a moment with more.
We're done?
We're done.
Hillary Clinton blamed the victim. Number 101 when you're dealing with rape cases, don't blame the victim. She blamed a 12-year-old girl, a 6th grade 12-year-old girl, of seeking the attention of older men and fantasizing about being with older men. There's audio.
Wait, we haven't corroborated any of this, so I mean, I just think you should be very.
It's widely reported. It's widely reported.
Widely reported. So does the National Enquirer. Widely reported.
We can go.
Doesn't mean anything. It's not on this network. I would point out.
Hillary Clinton had accused her of some sort of culpability in her own attack.
Widely reported.
We
Widely
can
reported
go.
Doesn't mean anything. It's not on this network. I would point out. Wait, we haven't corroborated any of this.
Clinton wrote of the victim, "I have been informed that the complainant is emotionally unstable with a tendency to seek out older men and engage in fantasizing."
Wait, we haven't corroborated any of this. It's not on this network, I would point out.
Mrs. Clinton seems to admit she knew the defendant was guilty.
Wait, we haven't corroborated any of this. It's not on this network, I would point out.
Bullshit detected. Take precaution.
To get it all in before we have to go. Paris, what do you think?
I think this is fake news. This is not a news story. Don,
tell me what about it is fake, Paris. We're going to go. Are we going down this road again?
Yeah, we are.
Come on, Paris.
I didn't interrupt any of you all. Let me just tell you why. The president is not breaking any laws, and he's not doing anything. It's not his
okay,
fault.
Paris, hold on. Let me ask you this.
No.
Let me ask you. I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to let you finish. Do you actually know what the definition of fake news is?
What we're doing right now?
No, okay. Well,
because
then you are part of the fake news because you are on the network and you're part of the.
No.
Fake news is when you. Hang on. Let me explain to people out there watching and you what fake news is. Fake news is when you put out a story to intentionally deceive someone and you know that it is wrong. I don't know of anyone who has put out a story in the mainstream media that I can think of right now to intentionally deceive anyone. Now.
You're awake, by the way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country. It's great.
Or less chaos with Saudi Arabia bombing into Yemen. So yeah, it's a debate we ought to have, and no president should unilaterally have this authority without the approval of Congress.
So for you, this is a moral issue because you know there's a lot of jobs at stake. Certainly, if a lot of these defense contractors stop selling warplanes, other sophisticated equipment to Saudi Arabia, there's going to be a significant loss of jobs and revenue here in the United States. That's secondary from your standpoint.
That's a news guy.
Yeah.
Can someone check for me right now to see if Wolf Blitzer sits on the board of Raytheon or Halliburton? Are you kidding me? What do you think of that?
Well, I'm not surprised. It's Wolf fucking Blitzer.
So losing jobs is a secondary to you as opposed to killing children?
Did he have nowhere else to go? Like, did he have no other argument basis to put at him? Like,
I don't understand any of this kind of news, honestly.
Take up information with such a high potential of being fake news.
Union, everyone's missing a point. I want to make a point here. No one's caught it. Back in December, just a couple of days before Christmas, Barack Obama passed the NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act, which legitimized and legalized propaganda by the U.S. government to the U.S. people. So this is obviously now we're seeing U.S. propaganda. CNN is now obviously an instrument of the U.S. government propaganda. The New York Times and BuzzFeed are now instruments of U.S. government propaganda by law, by the NDAA. Not only does it give them the ability to propagandize inside America, but it also means they can censor other competing news outlets, and it also means they're going to spend a lot of money toward creating new news organizations. And that amounts to a bailout of CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS. Their ratings were going into the toilet. Les Moonves of CBS said, Trump saved us. Without Trump, we would have gone out of business because the news in America is dead.